I'm Sonia Nicholas, founder of the Green Apple Club, which is an online community for people who want to improve their health by improving their diets. So today I'm going to show you a really quick meal for children. It takes a couple of minutes. My kids love it and I love it because it's quick and easy to make. So I've got some cooked pasta here. I just drained it just before I turned the camera on. So the pasta took about 10 minutes to cook, and about 4 minutes before it was finished I threw in a handful of mixed frozen vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to make a really quick sauce to go with it. So I have got my trusty extra virgin olive oil from Lidl, which has done a good job for me lately. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of the oil. And then I'm going to use the brown rice flour. This is a Dove's Farm rice flour, and I bought this in Sainsbury's, and you can get it in Tesco's definitely as well, and possibly some of the other larger supermarkets. And this is the best flour I've found for making nice white sauces or any sort of flour-based sauces in which you need to make a roux. So I'm going to add about, see how a tablespoon looks. So what we're going to do, it looks a bit disgusting at this stage, but don't worry, we're going to bring it back. So we're going to mix it in, okay? Just get any lumps out. Hopefully you can see that a little bit there. Alright, that's probably just about enough. I might add another half a tablespoon and a teaspoon there. I'll put the recipe up on the website. Okay, so we're going to mix the flour in. Also, the other thing about this flour is it sort of blends in with the oil really nicely, which wholemeal flours really doesn't. And this is great because it's still got the bran and the germ, and all the nutrients from the grain haven't been stripped out like they have from in white flour. Then I'm going to add probably a tablespoon of double concentrate tomato puree from Sainsbury's. All it has in it is tomatoes, okay, nothing else. All they do is they cook the tomatoes and then they puree them. That's how they make it. There's nothing else added. And actually, what's good about tomato puree is that the anti-cancer compound in tomatoes, lycopene, which is a really potent antioxidant, the concentration of that compound is increased when it's cooked like that. So actually in some respects it's even better for you than fresh tomatoes, although you should eat fresh tomatoes too. Okay, so what I'm doing is I made sort of a paste, which hopefully you can just about see here. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 100 ml of vegetable stock, and it's just a bit like making a cheese sauce or any sort of white sauce. So we're going to just slowly add our stock, and you can see that I'm mixing it in here. Hopefully you can see a little bit of that. Alright, so we just keep on adding it, keep a nice gentle heat underneath. I'm going to add all of this stock and then see, we might need to add a little bit more. And I'm going to turn the heat up. Once we've got the main lumps out, we'll turn the heat up. Now I like to use a whisk at this stage, so I find it easier to prevent the sauce from going really lumpy. So give it a good whisk and keep whisking it while it heats up. When it comes to the boil, the flour is going to make the sauce thicken right up. And if you don't whisk it constantly, it will go lumpy. If it does go lumpy, don't panic. You just have to keep whisking it. Turn the heat down, whisk it again until you get all of the lumps out, and then bring the heat back up. And what you do need to do is you need to make sure you bring the sauce to a boil. You can see it's just boiling on the bottom there. And you need to do that because first of all, it won't thicken up properly until it's boiled. And secondly, you need to cook the flour out, especially rice flour. I find it needs just a little bit of extra cooking just to make sure it's not grainy. Alright, so it's coming up to the boil. You can see it's really thick and nice. Alright, so we're going to let it just cook on a medium heat there so it doesn't overdo. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of dried parsley. I find that the dried parsley isn't too overwhelming. Children find the fresh flavour a little bit too vibrant. So I'm going to add in a little bit of dried, not too much. You can always just add a tiny bit and let your children get used to it. But actually, dried parsley still has some nutritional value. It has antioxidants in to help fight against cancer. It's also a natural anti-inflammatory, and it contains vitamin C and other trace minerals and nutrients that are valuable for human health. So always good to add in a little bit. I'm going to add in a pinch of pepper to give mine a little bit of extra flavour. You could add in a little bit of salt depending on how old your children are and you know, who you're cooking for. For the children, mine are just 4 and 6 years old, so I'm not going to add in any extra salt to this. Now you can taste, if you taste this here, it's nice and it's tomatoey and it's quite mild. And perhaps if you were going to have it just with the sauce with the pasta, you'd want to add in a little bit of extra seasoning. But because we're going to put tuna in, and the tuna is quite a strong flavour, it doesn't need anything extra. So I'm adding tuna in spring water, so good old tuna, nothing else added, no salt, no brine, no cheap olive oils. I suspect that the olive oil they tin tuna in normally is probably highly refined olive oil. And not the extra virgin that we're using here. So I would go for tuna in spring water where possible. I'm going to put that whole tin in, and that's it. We're done. Okay, so that's cooked. I'm going to mix it. Have it be too messy. Alright, I'm going to mix the pasta that, you could have this on cooking at the same time, of course, while you're making yours. And just remember to throw those extra vegetables in at the end. I'm going to give it a really good mix. And that's it. Okay, so there we have it. So whole wheat pasta in a lovely thick creamy but dairy free tuna sauce. You could add some cheese, hopefully you can see that. You could add some cheese on the top if you wanted to, but my children would be very happy with that meal, and hopefully yours will too. Alright, thanks, bye.